Morning everyone. Morning. So my name is Chris and thank you very much for having me come and talk to you about my story for today. My objective is to tell you a little bit about my challenges that I've been going through for all my life since I was diagnosed at the age of 5 with a condition called the somatic pragmatic language disorder. So the somatic pragmatic language disorder is an autistic spectrum. So it means that I have a difficult understanding the complexity of the English language and the literature, but I'm actually really good at reading and writing. So when I went into the school, in first school, I massively struggled in mainstream school. So during my junior school times, I got into a language unit, which involved a teacher and a teacher cares assistant. So therefore, in terms of the tasks that we've learnt throughout our school periods, I had the additional support to understand the tasks that was expected within the national curriculum. And then when I went into secondary school, I went to Labour School, which was in Margate in Kent, where it did include teachers' assistants as well. So it's a special school for dyslexic pupils as well. The reason why I went to that, in which the headmaster in question took a massive chance on me. The reason being behind that is because there's a strong connection between myself with the somatic pragmatic language disorder, in which I'm very good at reading and writing, whereas the pupils, which are most commonly dyslexic, in which need the help with the reading and writing. So therefore, with our connections between one pupil and another was really strong in terms of one side of reading and writing, and then the other side, vice versa, with the understanding. So that's why I went. So I was a weekly boarder at the school, so what it means, I started school Monday, finished on a Friday. But I missed my family so much, in which I was allowed to give them a call every night to catch up on our daily routines that we had to do for the day. And even my dad here, very, very kindly, came to see me pretty much every week. So just to spend a bit more time together, whether we sort of been out, we sort of went bowling or and also played a bit of pool. So it's a bit like I'm sort of learning in life to go into an adult as another punter in the pub, basically. So and I also learned some new life skills along the way, which includes achieving my Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award. So that was a big. So then I left school, and I'd love to do a lot of computer work. So it's like I helped you out with a couple of things on computers as well. So I went into college for 4 years. So I did a few courses, which involves GMVQ in IT in the intermediate level, BTEC First Diploma in IT, and the BTEC National Diploma in IT, which I did for 4 years, and also did Sage Accounts Level 1 as well, which I've achieved. And during my time, and I also had teachers' assistants as well to understand the assignments that they have set. And also, I also like to sort of interact with other members of the public. So during my time in college, I got a job in my local Tesco's cafe. So like I was on the till, serving food, washing up, and of course the interaction with the public as well, to ensure they get the best service that they deserve. So after achieving my qualifications in college, I decided to leave college, and also, which is the education, and also to leave Tesco's as well, in which I have looked into working in the NHS, because I feel that I've got a strong passion and belief in serving our communities to ensure that they are well and safe. So it's a bit like I've got the care and the service that I deserve, and I'd still want to give it back to everyone. And I had a few admin and clerical roles, with it, like for example in reception on fixed terms, and then I became a wall clerk for 9 years. And that sort of role involved a lot more liaison with family members to see how their loved ones are, and working with the nurse in charge and the consultants to help with the arrangements with diagnostics. And I was very successful in my role because I got shortlisted for awards like the Employee of the Month, now sort of about 7 or 8 years ago. And also I got shortlisted for the National WOW Awards, which is the most inspiring frontline in the public sector. So whether it's just NHS, so it's not just NHS, but anything that any sort of work involving customer services, so like superstores, retail, council, estate agents, etc. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, I then got myself a new job as a pathway coordinator, which is equivalent to medical secretary, which I work with consultants in acute general medicine. So a lot of my job involves do it as you go, rather than waiting lists, etc., which we sort of specialise in medical assessment and short stay. There's a lot more responsibility towards it, including the referral to treatment processes, and I feel I'm doing really well with that. I also have a partner, her name's Josie, which I've been with for over a couple of years. She's also disabled herself. She has a number of underlying conditions in which may involve a wheelchair for her additional needs when she needs it the most. So I'm there at least 20 hours a week to look after her. My hobby involves Sarok dancing, which I attend on a weekly basis. I'm a crew member, so I support the beginners dancers at that level, in the sense of they've learnt the moves on the night. I'm there to go through the moves over and over again until they're very confident to dance in freestyle to the music to the end of the night. And also I crew nationally as well. My main role is to ensure that all dancers have their wristbands on to ensure that all venues are safe. So in terms of the dancing, we specialise in 2 left feet, or watch out in the gala tonight, I might grab you for a dance. But in terms of my career, I'm very, very proud of it. And how I've succeeded, I just wanted to say thanks to the following stuff that I've got on the list. So I attended a supportive school with inspirational teachers and the care assistants. And of course I've got my family and friends that encouraged me, inspired me, and of course protected me. And a personalised college education as well. And I have an employer that saw my potential in terms of building on my strengths, invested in me, and ensured that my colleagues have the same understanding as my needs. And I've got friends and colleagues who have understood and supported me. And there's my drive, enthusiasm, and the positive attitude in which I'm always happy to help and learn, and vice versa. These sort of methods that I've just shared with you really help me perform my best. They also make me feel very confident and valued. So please consider using them, and just to support within your colleagues of what you do, whether they may have something similar or who may have similar needs, which we've talked about today. So I'm Chris. I'm not someone with a condition, but I need skills, structure to live, feel alive, and to do my bit. So I really hope my personal story helps you all understand the practical things that you can do to help everybody in Limitless, in which I'll be on the stand at lunchtime, so feel free to come and say hello. So thank you.
Thank you so much.